So, so who is to blame for the theft then? I'm uh, over all the world letting people know who Jesus is, and as if they don't know who he already is through the biblical teachings. That's where I got the good news. Plus the enforcement of the churches regarding um, maybe that's the wrong term to use. They didn't put a gun to my head, and yet they may as well have. It stuck that closely, like a bullet to the skin. Now, what I am getting at for a question is who is who is to blame for the kingdom of heaven, by which is just a fantasy, by which is just an idea, by which is just a prophecy, by which is just the words going through in one of your ears and out the other? Are you to blame? Should we be blaming the devil, or is that exactly who you are as a man against God? Are you Antichrist, or are you definitely a believer and worshiper of the creator of the universe of man? You have to make a solemn decision. You have to accept his salvation today if you believe in him, because it's a matter of life and death. God is an amazing, far more than we know, and at least we should grasp the faith that it takes in this, because it's true. We are weak in the flesh. We are weak in the mind, considering how well we should be doing. I should not be standing over the internet begging for some funds to be able to be free. What kind of a cheating, stupid, foolish system is set up by man that a woman or man or even a dog should be begging for anything? How insane, how unfair, how sickening it is to face this day in and day out. What a morbid way to live. I should be ashamed of how much brain power you have at creating good things and have nothing for value in holding up or even investing or commenting or being a decent part of what I'm presenting the world. You don't deserve it. You're right. Whoever wrote that is true. We do not meet the worthiness of who God is or what he has for us. That is why I'm telling you, if nobody buys, I'm still clapping. And I'm saying you will never, ever, ever have the decency to enter his kingdom of heaven, because I'm giving you that order, that privilege, that opportunity now, and you're still dead in the brain for following decent directions of righteousness, of opportunity. It's like all of a sudden, if the clouds started raining money, you'd be there picking it up, wouldn't you? And yet, I'm giving you the same thing, but all you have to have is the faith for it. And, that's a little bit more than that you've seen your paycheck, the same one, come in the mail month after month after month. That is a little more repetitious. But I'm giving you the difference of what they are offering you and what they enforced you to have. So I just know being locked up and, like I said, not paid attention to. This is when people give up. And when people give up on something good, you know they found something better and they left you behind. And so that's why the Holy Word says, some will be taken, some will be left behind. And the no good ones, I pray aren't a part of either, whatever the behind and taken means, because taken off to paradise, left behind in the hell burning fire, um, left behind to do God's work, taken off, never coming back. Whatever, I just know that my will is good. I cannot believe how ungrateful the cold people of the world are to God, though. And how did they do it? What man must have put sticks and stones together to build one church? They're standing on all of the streets and honoring a God, and yet I'm speaking of actually paying a God, and nobody knows how to. That is the weakness that man has given to a female, but also the weakness how man in evil form has given to somebody who has not got an evil signature in the world government system registered. That means you have no power if you have not an evil name registered with Satan. But if you do, oh, good luck. You own all the evil businesses of the world.